What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. Whatever it is. What's going on, guys? I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I got some good sleep. We'll see how long my voice lasts today. I haven't really talked much today so far, so I don't know how long it's going to last. Maybe it'll hold up the whole time. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out together. All right, let's get into the chat. But first, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Self Custody Wallet, guys. Get yourselves one today. You can even just get the Decent Wallet card wallet. Uh, but I personally like to get the biometric wallet with the card so that I have both. I keep my crypto off exchanges. I'm able to swap anytime that I want without exchanges, freezing my ability to trade. And yeah, keep it safe. So check it out. Use my link down below, guys. Get a fantastic deal. All right, let's get into the super chats. Eddie, my guy, my dude, what's up, man? Hey, boss, I dug the cold water video. Thanks for keeping us grounded. Hey, absolutely, man. You know, sometimes I feel like not enough YouTubers are honest out there with the reality of the situation. Everybody just pumps out moon boy stuff, and it's important for people to understand the truth about it, right? And the truth is, not everybody's going to make it at the end of the day, right? So, thank you so much. I'm really glad that you took that in and you heard the message I was trying to get out there, right? That's super fantastic. Parallel Life, what's up? First for the second time, although it was not the. I actually saw that. I you put that super sticker there, the super chat, super thanks on the video I posted this morning because you thought we were live. I saw that. That was funny. Well done. Well done. Cody, what's up, buddy? The Rob father of weirdos. What's up, bro? Good to see you, Cody. Good to see you, my guy, my dude, my brother from another mother. I'm doing good, man. Big things popping, little things stopping. I'm feeling okay. The throat feels okay so far. We'll see how far we get into this stream. Paul, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing better. I'm doing better, man. Hopefully you're doing better. We're all doing better. Absolutely. I'll probably spend some time outside today, probably make another video outside. Jovan, what's up, my dude? Good to see you. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single solitary nickel. Not a nickel, not a dime, not a penny, not a quarter, not a thing. It's absolutely free. So check it out, guys. It'd be absolutely appreciated. It's the HBO special. Help a brother out. Kat, what's going on, Kat? Good to see you. Good to see you, as always. Kay Lily, what's going on, dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. Quentin, my guy, my dude. What's up, man? Jake the Snake. Morning, Rob. Give me that crypto motivation. I'll be mainlining it today. There you go, man. Mainlining. There you go, brother. Yeah, the weekend's actually looking pretty much as we expected. It's kind of a mixed bag, right? Kind of a mixed bag. Some things are pumping, some things are, I don't want to say dumping because dumping is too strong of a word. I mean, XYO is down 11%, but the reason it's down 11% is because it was up like 50% yesterday, right? So it's just having a little bit of a correction, people taking profits on it. That's kind of why that's taking place. Turbo is going turbo. Look at this, up 27.8% on the day. It's still pumping, 176% on the week. Meme coins look like they're starting to have some life, guys. That is a good sign across the market. Are there any other meme coins pumping right now, though? Let's have a look. I'm not really watching many. Shiba Inu, 1% up, but it is up 15% on the week. Let's go look at. I want to see. I want to see if any of these other meme coins are pumping. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Brett's pumping nicely, guys. Bonk is pumping. Floki's up a little bit. Meme coins are waking up. Pepe whiff. That's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign. I dig it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's go. Green tea. Squirtle in the house. Sorry, guys. I have to pause it when I have to cough. So it's still pretty bad. Squirtle in the house. We got our first Pokemon of the day. What's going on? Cat, Rob, I'm so not a sissy bear. Just saying. Cat, listen. That is precisely something a sissy bear would say to convince me the contrary is true, right? Amazing Coins. What's up, man? What's up, crypto weirdos? Listening at work. You're at work on a Saturday, getting that OT in, man. Getting the OT, get a little bit of dry powder, crystal ball style. Jovan, absolutely, brother. Milk Money, Saturday chores. Oh, on a nice spring day. Hope all is well. Yes, it's gorgeous out, guys. It's absolutely. I'm going to go for a walk to the store a little bit later. Just try to get some fresh air into the lungs, right? Lizzie, what's going on? It's so awesome to see my portfolio going up, and because of the Patreon has kept me calm through the storm. That happened. Yes, exactly. You know how many people panic sold through all of that downside, guys? But not us, not the Patreon community, guys. We held strong. You know what was absolutely amazing, guys? In all honesty, like this is phenomenal to see, okay? Like, listen, if you're new here, guys, okay? When we were up here in this area, okay, right in this area here, when we were here, I told everybody over on the Patreon, do not deploy your dry powder. Keep your money, save your money. We're going down to $69,000 to $74,000, somewhere in that range. That's what I said. And I said that all through here, right? And so what happened? Everybody on the Patreon, what'd they do? They saved all their dry powder. And then we dropped. And up here, I got attacked like crazy from people's, right? And then we dropped all the way down to 74K. And guess what everybody on the Patreon did? Bought the dip, baby. We bought it all down at the bottom. We stuffed our bags. It was absolutely beautiful. Bought these low prices. And you know what? Now everybody's up. Look. So I said we're going down here. I was told I was crazy. And then when we were down here, I told everybody we're going up to 91K minimum, 90 to 91K. Down here, everyone told me I was crazy. Said, we're going into a bear market, Rob. What are you talking about? I thought they called you future, but you don't see the future. And then boom, there it is, baby. That's why they call me future, right? So listen, you got to join the community, guys, if you want to be prepared for what's coming next. We don't do the moon boy stuff. We tell you exactly what's going to happen, whether it's popular, whether it's sexy, whether you want to hear it or not. You're getting every little bit of it. Joy. Hey, Rob and Patreon family, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you as always for your great content. Hit the likes, everybody. Absolutely, guys. If you haven't hit the like yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life at this point. Come on. Mad Wookie in the house. Steve in the wheelchair from Malcolm in the Middle. You sound much better. Thank you. Mad Wookie. I think, isn't there a YouTuber named Mad Wookie? I think he covers Gala, doesn't he? Gala and I want to say Miria. That's funny. It's a funny coincidence. John, what's up, buddy? Blessings, my friend. Leafs in 4. Hey, don't jinx it, brother. Tonight's the night, though. Let's freaking go. I'll make you guys a deal, okay? I'll make you guys a deal tonight. I wasn't going to live stream tonight. If the Leafs win tonight and sweep the Sens, I'll do a live stream after the game. But if they lose, no live stream for you. So you better be pulling for the Leafs. Manny, what's up, man? Heard decent, not good. I don't know who you heard that from, man. I've never heard anybody have any decent. Supports more cryptos than Tangem does. It's easy to use. You can use it outside your home. You don't have to be at your computer to swap. I don't know what the problem would be, my friend. Here's what I think. You should try it for yourself instead of taking somebody else's opinion for it, even mine, right? They're very, very cheap. So instead of listening to someone, whether they're telling you it's good or it's bad, try it for yourself and form your own opinion. That's what I would recommend. Volks, my guy, my dude, what's up, man? How much of a risk being locked out from trading on exchanges versus decent? Decent Wallet is completely self-custody. There is no risk at all whatsoever of being locked out of trading on your Decent Wallet, right? It's decentralized. It's you are the centralized figure that controls the crypto on your Decent wallet. There is no company that controls and can freeze your ability to trade. E-Dubs, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you're doing better. Can't wait for the exciting next few weeks, next few months. Yes. Hey, man, it's going to be a fun ride. Don't look too far ahead. Enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride. Don't look so forward to like August and September that you forget to put your feet up and just enjoy the ride, because we only get this for about 5 or 6 months every 4 years, right? So really enjoy it, take it in, and remember it, because you're going to need those memories in the next bear market when we spend the next 3.5 years boring and red and just dreary and fudsters and horrible. You're going to need those good memories. So stack them up, man. Danny, what's up, brother? See, the voice is already going, guys. It's already going. Our Decent wallets, oh yeah, 100% they're easy to use, man. Extremely easy to use. Nick, hey Rob, loving the Patreon. Curious to know if the tweet from Hugh Janis on Zebek is the reason why it hasn't pumped yet. Thank you. I don't think so. I think that, hang on, I got a cough. I think that the reason it's had a little bit of trouble coughing is because the delisting over on BitThumb, right? A lot of people had to sell because they don't use any exchange except for that one, for example, right? So it's going to take a little bit. It's taking a little bit of time for those tokens to be bought up by somebody else. I'm not concerned about BitHub delisting it because I don't even know anybody who uses that exchange. I'm not saying that it's not a big exchange or not an important exchange or anything, but I mean, if I go over to let's look at the exchanges here. Hang on. Let's look at exchanges. Categories. Where's the crypto exchanges? Let's go over to CoinMarketCap. We can find a list of all of the exchanges. Here we go. So let's see on the list. Let's see how high up. I don't even know how high up BitHub actually even is, right? So we've got obviously Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, Upbit. Upbit's the biggest exchange in Korea. A lot of people don't know about Upbit, guys. Whenever something gets listed on Upbit, people are like, what's the big deal? I've never heard of it. It's the largest exchange in Korea, right? Look at it's the 4th largest exchange, right? Huge. But let's go down and see how far down the list BitHub actually even is. Here it is. It's the 19th, guys. 19th, right? So it's not even right. It's a Korean exchange. It's not even like a Binance or a Coinbase. You know, it's not even anything like that. It's one of South Korea's exchanges. It's not even close to the same size as Upbit, right? So, I mean, Upbit is number 4 biggest exchange, and it's a South Korean exchange. BitHub is the 19th biggest exchange, and it's just in the same place, South Korea. So it's not even close. It's not like it's some monster exchange, right? People blow things up sometimes bigger than they are, right? But what you have to understand is that there's still going to be some selling pressure because people in South Korea, right, if they're holding Zebek, well, they have to either move it to a DEX. I don't even know, can they use decentralized exchanges? I don't even know what the regulations are there. If they have to move it, or if they don't use DEXs, and there's a lot of people out there, guys, who don't want to learn how to use hot wallets or cold wallets or decentralized exchanges. They'll only use, like, for example, there's people out there that use Coinbase and only Coinbase, right? And I know that some of you guys are like that, You only use Coinbase, right? Well, there's people in South Korea who only use BitHub. So it gets delisted there. They can't hold it anymore by default, so they have to sell it, right? So that's why you see a little bit of selling pressure on it. I think that honestly, ZBEC is going to come. I don't even want to say come back, because if we go to the chart on ZBEC, it hasn't really suffered. I mean, it had that little bit of a correction, and then it came right back up. I mean, look at this here. Look at the chart, right? Look at this. This was when it got announced it was being delisted. Dump, dump, dump. One green candle bought it all right back up again. And we're right back up where we were before the news of the dump, right? So that's your worry. That should put your worries to rest right there. All that dumping got bought up in one friggin' day. One day, right? So that's already been taken care of, and we're back to neutral where we were before this started in the first place. And this right here, we're at a significant level here. Look at this. We're at a resistance level right now. When we break through this level, we're going to go up, man. It's going to be a nice run. Hang on. Because there's not much resistance up above this level. This might be a little level right here, but it was only support for 2 days. It's not really that big of a level, but it could represent a little bit of resistance, right? But outside of that, guys, the next level is going to be up here at this trend line, around that, close to that 2014. And if you zoom out, that level was it was a level of resistance all the way, for like, I don't know, what is that, like 8 months or something, right? But you had your 3 touches, and then you broke out of it to the upside, right? Fell back down because of Bitcoin. We made an attempt at it here. So, I mean, this is the real level we're going to have to watch for resistance, 2014. Once we break through that, it's going to be amazing. So first step, let's get through 20101 resistance level. No problem, guys. Could happen next week. So I'm not worried at all. All that selling pressure has already been bought up already right here. So I'm not even worried about that. Danny, what's up, buddy? I'm feeling good, but my throat's killing me and my voice is gone again already. You like that, eh, Cat? Chris. Sorry, guys. Hopefully we see a green week next week and it will be a start of something biblical. Yes, I agree. I totally think that's the case, man. We're going to see a good week next week for sure, I think. Moto, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Doug's in the house, loading up on XOR and Shiba Doge for millionaire status in 2025. There you go. There you go. Jake the Snake, since we are on the descent topic, can you set limit? No, you cannot. You cannot set limit orders on self-custody wallets. But if you set a sell order, if you set your limit orders on a centralized exchange and they freeze trading, your order's not going to fill, right? It gets canceled out. Andy, what's up, buddy? Appreciate all your efforts, even if you're unwell, buddy. Excited about the next few months. My Descent wallet arrived today. Nice. There you go, brother. Absolutely fantastic, man. Yes, we're about to go on a fun ride, man. We're about to go on a fun ride. I think the joke went over Rob's head. Rob, it would never go over my head. My reflexes. Oh, Drax. Oh no, not Drax. Because it's funny you said, because Drax said it too on Guardians of the Galaxy. But yes, what was that off of again? Someone, I saw it in a different movie too. I'm completely lost now. I can't remember what movie it was off of. But Drax said the same thing on Guardians of the Galaxy. That's why my mind went right there. Can you please look at Swift's chart if you don't mind, brother? Carlos, for you, the world, my friend. For you, the world. Yeah, same thing as I looked at it the other day. You got your textbook breakout into your bull flag. Bull flag's still in effect. We broke out, or we've retested it, so we're just waiting for the continuation here. We need a little bit of volume to come in right now, though, and it's the weekend. There's no volume, so we're not really pumping, right? Another local. Hey, Rob, more ad breaks on your channel must be getting popular. I don't know, man. YouTube's really frustrating me. I know that the channel is getting shadow banned again because I'm not even getting the notifications on it, right? So yeah, a bit more time to accumulate. Gonna miss the days now. Yo, Mars. Yo, what's up, brother? Can you also explain the M2 money supply and how does BTC a little behind it? I'm a little confused. Carlos, I've already explained this multiple times. The M2 money supply, it's not, listen, so think about it this way. This is on the 108 day, okay? So what that means, this M2 money supply here, this price action, this yellow line, that's not like a prediction of what might happen. This has already happened, right? It's already happened. The thing is, Bitcoin is on it's a delayed effect, right? So we're on the 108 day right now. So what that means is that we push forward the M2 money supply 108 days, okay? Because Bitcoin lags 108 days behind it, right? So basically why that happens is because when fresh money gets injected into the economy, right? Gets minted, gets printed, whatever, it takes about 108 days for that freshly printed money to work its way down into risk on assets like Bitcoin, right? So that's why it's on a 108-day delay. Does that make sense? So this price action has already happened. It's just pushed forward 108 days because that's the correlation that Bitcoin has with it, right? So it gives us a glimpse into a potential glimpse into what Bitcoin could potentially be doing based on an 80% correlation to the M2 money supply, right? There is an 80% correlation to it, which means that it veers 20% of the time slightly. Like back here, you see Bitcoin pumped a little before it should have ahead of the M2 money supply, right? Well, here it's doing the same thing again. It's pumping up ahead of where it should start, right? And I'm fine with that. But the thing is, a lot of times Bitcoin's price action can switch from being correlated from, say, the 108 day and the 80 day, right? So it does that. It switches. I actually watched another YouTuber. I can't remember his name. I hate not giving credit where it's due. I think it's like Carl. No, Carl watches crypto. I don't know, something. I can't remember. But I was watching his channel, and he was breaking down the correlation between the M2 money supply and Bitcoin. So right now, again, we're on the 108 day, and it continues to switch between like the 80 day and the 108 day. So as you can see, we stayed extremely correlated to the 108 day all through here, right? But if we switch it to the 80 day, now look at the correlation. Oh, hang on. Now the correlation is switching. As you can see, it's starting to get correlated here to the 80 day and going up. We could even go down to the 70 day. Maybe it's a little bit more. Oh, right? No, it's not quite the same. But the 80 day, it jumps between the 108 day and the 80 day in terms of correlation. That's why it's not a good idea to try to swing trade using the M2 money supply, right? It's not a good idea to try to do that. So Colin Talks Crypto. Yes, thank you, Eddie. Shout out to Colin Talks Crypto. He's the one who breaks down the differential between the 80 day and the 108 day. Yes, so shout out to him. I always like to give credit where it's due. Yes, I was quoting Drax. Aha, I was right. Would you have dry powder for a 91K retest? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really think we're going to retest 91K. I just think that it's possible, and I always have to lay out all possibilities for you guys, right? So, do I think it's possible we come back down here and retest it? Yes. Do I think it's likely? No, because look at all of this buying pressure on these last 3 days. Every time we wick down below 93.4, it gets bought right back up again, right? There's so much buying pressure just below here. And now we're staying up here, right? We could fall through on the weekend here, but I think we just wick right back up again. So let's go look at the weekly time. Look at that weekly candle, guys. Look at this weekly candle we're in right now. Amazing. We've completely, in 1 week, we've bought this right back up again. So, yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. What about the monthly? Look at that monthly candle, boys. Look at that monthly candle. Big, fat, juicy candle. I like it. I dig it. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, you like it. Nick, me and my buddy Mike Oxlong joined recently and are super stoked for alt season. Well, Nick, welcome aboard. Mike, welcome aboard, man. You guys, it's awesome to have you guys. Make sure you're getting over to the Patreon community. Listen, I talked about this morning. I'm getting asked as we get closer and closer to the parabolic part of this run, guys. I'm getting asked more and more frequently this question. Rob, when should I be exiting Jasmine? When should I be exiting this project or that project? Or when should I be taking profits? Guys, listen, okay? We have this easy way for you to make sure, to guarantee you're getting out with your money, okay? When it's altcoin season, when things are going parabolic, we have a group Zoom window that we leave open over on the Patreon. That is going to be open 12 to 15 hours a day, every single day during altcoin season, even into the night, right? So that everybody on every side of the planet, if you're in Australia, if you're in the America, whatever, you're going to have access all day and all night to be able to hop on and talk directly with me in real time and say, Rob, listen, this is what I'm up. I'm holding Jasmine or I'm holding Zebek or whatever. This is how much I'm up. This is where I got in. This is how many coins I'm holding. Should I be selling right now? Do you think it's going higher? Or am I selling too soon? Or am I going to hold too long? You're going to be able to hop on in real time and get the answers that you need. Nobody else is doing that for you guys. Nobody else is offering that kind of time, dedication, and attention to make sure that you're getting out with your profits. So if you need that kind of help, if you don't know when to leave, get over to the Patreon. You're going to be able to have access to those group Zoom calls, and you're going to be able to ask me in real time what you should be doing, right? We can look at your portfolio together. Nobody else is doing that for you guys. Nobody. I don't care everyone else is just typing out or saying, oh, you sell this here, sell that there, whatever. No, we talk to you as an individual and your portfolio and what your goals and your aspirations are, right? So if you want that kind of help, guys, I'm not offering that kind of help on YouTube for free, right? It's not going to happen. So get over to the Patreon, join those group Zoom calls, and get the help that you need. I'm still getting notified, but perhaps that's just because I'm YouTube's favorite child of God. There you go, brother. There you go. Yes, Colin talks crypto. Thanks, brother, for explaining. Hey, no problem, Carlos. I got you back, brother. J Money, we got Bulbasaur in the house. We got Squirtle and Bulbasaur. We've only had 2 Pokemon so far today. That's crazy. Stargazer, where you been, man? When exchanges start freezing accounts, how do we sell our coins on Decent Wallet? I have a Decent Wallet, but I don't see. There's a swap. There is a swap. You use the swap to sell, right? You can swap right into a stable coin, USDC and USDT, right on your Decent Wallet. And then you don't have to worry. Then you can just leave it there. You've taken your profits. And then when things calm down on the exchanges, you can move your stable coin over to the exchange and off ramp it to your bank account easily, right? So if you do it on your decent wallet, you secure your profits, and you can just wait it out then, because your gains are there, right? Charmander, there we go. Third Pokemon in the house. Smash the thumbs up. Absolutely, man. Paul, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, would it be better to continue filling other bags rather than Bitcoin and buying at the bottom of the bear market for better returns? Well, I mean, theoretically, yeah, you're probably only going to get about a 2x out of Bitcoin at this point, right? My target for Bitcoin in this bull run is about $150,000 to $180,000, right? So, I mean, yeah, you're probably only going to 2x your money from here on Bitcoin. I'm personally, I like, Paul, over on the Patreon, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be teaching everyone how to start a portfolio from the bottom of a bear market next year, and starting with how much Bitcoin they should be accumulating, right, at the bottom. So, Cody, the Patreon is cheaper than eating out, and the community is awesome. Yes, guys, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Like, listen, we're talking about, at the end of the day, thank you, Cody, because at the end of the day, we're talking about you being able to leave with between hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit to potentially millions of dollars in profit, right? That's what we're talking about here. Are you really going to risk not doing it properly for like $20? Really? You want to save $20 to sacrifice potentially losing hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars? Come on, man. It pays for itself, honestly, right? So absolutely, Cody, you're absolutely right, brother. Rob, I'm on the Patreon, and it's amazing. I've learned so much from you and the community. Question, in which chat are you going to open the... It'll be in the Crypto Talk chat is where I put the links for the Zoom calls. Stargazer, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. It's good to see you back, too. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long, long time, Stargazer. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming back, man. Carlos, I'm excited for the bull run, but amped for the bear. I know. How weird is that, man? I'm more excited for the bottom of the next bear market so that we can all start a fresh portfolio together than I am about the profits in this bull run. It's friggin' weird, right? So, yeah, it's funny. I don't know. It's hilarious. But it's gonna, because you know what? Because watching people learn how much money you can actually make in this in a full cycle, starting from the bottom and building a portfolio properly, seeing the look on people's faces is going to be just so much fun, man. Right? I love changing lives for the better. People have families and stuff, and I love helping people get that financial freedom for themselves and their families. Like, money can't buy that, man. Money can't buy that kind of feeling, right? Once 1,000K, I'm out, then back in 60 to 70K flash crash. I know that guy, Mike. He will be a cherished member of the community. Nice. I look forward to speaking with Mike. Absolutely. It's the legacy wealth too. Yes, exactly. We're talking about generational wealth, guys, right? You're going to want to say, you want to save $20 to risk generational wealth? You must be tripping, man. You must be tripping. Check it out, guys. Join the community for yourselves. The link is down below. And here's the thing. If you don't like it, if you're like, this isn't for me, you can leave, right? You just leave and you didn't lose anything. You lost nothing. So definitely check it out, guys. Highly, highly recommended. So yeah, what else do we have? Do we have anything else going on? So if you look at the liquidation levels here, guys, let's refresh it. We haven't looked at the liquidation levels in a little while. There's not a lot of liquidation. There's not a lot of leverage trading going on right now. There's only $323 million in shorts, and Bitcoin would have to go to $97,000 to liquidate them. There's not a lot. Usually I don't get worried about short squeezes or long squeezes until about $1 billion in leverage, right? That's when you start to see it, the liquidity hunters go after it, right? And same thing on the flip side. There's only $257 million in leverage trading going on, and it would have to drop to 92.1 to liquidate that. So it's almost like there's not enough leverage trading in the system right now for hunters to even bother going after it at this point, right? So, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Mike, what's up, buddy? Is alt season? Is it alt season yet? Happy Saturday. Yeah, no, I wish, brother. Soon though, man. Soon, my brother. It's going to be good times ahead. Good times ahead. So let's read this article here, guys, before we get out of here. Before my voice gives out on me. CME FedWatch predicts low chance of Fed rate cut for May. The latest CME FedWatch data reported by BlackRock or Blackbeats News shows a mere 10.4% probability for a rate cut by the Fed in May. So we're basically a 90% chance of no rate cut in May, right? So the positive in that, guys, is that is what is priced into the market right now. So there's not going to be, selling pressure or anything like that because he pauses, because that's what's priced in right now. However, if by some miracle they decide to do an emergency cut, that's not priced in at all. So the market would go nuts if that happened, right? This data suggests that the central bank is not expecting to adjust rates in the near term, maintaining a significant focus on controlling inflationary pressures. Despite the low probability of a rate adjustment, crypto markets saw notable activity, with a 299 million liquidated in the past 24 hours. Those were shorts. CME Group FedWatch tool, the pivotal resource for gauging Federal Reserve policy expectations, assesses probabilities using Fed funds futures markets. As of April 26th, a rate cut holds limited likelihood at 10.4%, reflecting the central bank's focus on price stability. Current sentiment leans towards maintaining the status quo, as indicated by an 89.6% probability of no rate change. Crypto markets are reacting to such cautious policy signals with increased volatility, underscored by asset liquidations, highlighting investor sensitivity to potential shifts in the monetary policy. Data shows $299 million in crypto liquidations over the past 24 hours, reflecting heightened volatility, likely tied to monetary policy expectations. So that run up that we saw over this last week was liquidating shorts, basically people who were shorting the market. Not a good idea, right? Did you know the Federal Reserve has not cut rates since May of 2018? What? That's not accurate, is it? Didn't they cut rates like 4 times last year? Bitcoin maintaining a dominance at 63.29% reflects recent market flux, with a 24-hour price decrease of 0.85%. Its current price is 94,200. Yeah, we know that already. So yeah. So no rate cut expected for May, and that's already priced in, which is a good thing, guys. Charmander says, smash that thumbs up. Absolutely, man. If you don't hit the like button, I don't know what you're doing with your life. What else do we have? Oh, yes. Paul Atkins officially in as the SEC chair. SEC new chairman aims for crypto clarity. Paul Atkins, recently appointed as the chairman of the US SEC, has made a commitment to overhaul the commission's approach to cryptocurrency regulation. His vision focuses on fostering an environment that encourages innovation by easing the restrictive measures that have long been a point of contention in the crypto sector. Atkins has emphasized that the rigid regulatory framework established by Gary Gensler's administration, has hindered the cryptocurrencies market's growth. He believes that prevailing uncertainties have stifled innovation, and he is determined to shift this paradigm in his leadership. He advocates for a regulatory framework that promotes transparency and consistency, aiming to strike a balance that safeguards investors while facilitating advances in technology. Under Atkins' guidance, new regulations are likely to emphasize Bitcoin and other prominent cryptocurrencies. He forecasts that clearer guidelines will bolster confidence among retail investors and encourage institutional participation in the market. One of Atkins' primary goals is to position the U.S. as a leader in the global digital asset arena. The regulatory framework he is crafting may serve as a model for the countries looking to establish their own cryptocurrency regulations. Industry experts are optimistic that Atkins' previous 2 terms in office will provide him with the insights needed to significantly navigate this complex landscape. By reducing uncertainties and establishing transparent regulations, he could contribute to a more stable market environment. In contrast to his predecessor, Gary Gensler, aka Mr. Burns, aka Go Bite a Pillow Buddy, Atkins is expected to promote a more collaborative approach, which could enhance engagement from both investors and innovators. While immediate change may not be apparent, this is a consensus that Atkins' proposed strategies could lead to a significant advancement in the sector over time. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Very, very bullish. So, to continue on that thread, we have another article about the SEC here. SEC postpones Polkadot and Hedera ETF approvals as applications surge. According to documents released on April 24th, the regulator postponed its decision on proposal from Grayscale to convert their Polkadot trust, as well as an application from Canary to list the HBAR ETF until June 11th. The decision deadline was originally set to expire at the end of this week. In addition, the SEC postponed the decision on Bitwise's Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF till June 10th. The Commission believes it is appropriate to designate a longer period for action on the proposed rule changes, subject to Amendment Number 1, to allow significant time to consider the proposed rule change. So basically, they're postponing these ETFs because they were put in when the old administration was in, Gary Gensler and his army of trolls, right? Now we have all new people at the SEC, so now they need the time to evaluate these spot ETFs for HBAR and for Polkadot. So that's actually good news. That means they're taking it seriously, right? So that's very bullish for HBAR and Polkadot, guys, in my opinion. Now, are they going to get approved in the first round? Probably not. They're probably going to recommend a couple of tweaks to the way they're structured, and then they'll come back and then they'll get approved, right? Nothing is perfect on the first application. So that's how I would expect it to play out. Probably by maybe end of July, August, maybe going into the fall, we might see them approved by that time frame, right? That's what I would be expecting. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Sorry I'm late. Good afternoon, Crypto Rob and Crypto Fam. Hope everyone is doing good. Let's get this money. Absolutely. Hello from India, Rob. Do you think TARS AI will continue to pump? Well, first of all, isn't that the NDP leader for Canada? Singh in your picture? Do you think TARS AI will continue to pump? Yes, TARS AI will have itself a good bull run, in my opinion. Chris, hey, Rob. You said we will swap our crypto to stable coins once the time comes. Do you think putting stepping limit orders on Binance while altcoins start pumping, isn't it? Chris, I talked about this in a video about, I think it was last week. Now, I want to show you something, okay? This is why I tell people that if you're trying to set your sell orders early, you could end up getting screwed over, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Because look at this chart on ZBEC, right? So I got messaged by about 6 people because they had put in sell orders and they forgot they put them in. They put them in early and they meant to take them out. Look what ended up happening. Look at this long wick. You know what that long wick did? It sold all of their ZBEC on them. It pumped up and their order filled down here and they lost all of their ZBEC, right? That's why I don't do that. You have to set your orders while you're assessing the market, because the conditions on a project, for example, like ZBEC, can change rapidly. Look what happened with Onyx Coin, right? We were expecting 100% run on Onyx Coin. So had you preset your sell orders at 100% run on Onyx Coin earlier in the year, well, it ran up 500%. You would have missed 400% profits because you put your sell orders too low. You have to assess when to be putting in your sell orders as the market continues to evolve on a daily basis. Some things are going to move far more violently to the upside than you anticipate, right? And some things are going to move slower to the upside than you anticipate. I never recommend setting sell orders way ahead of time like that. You always end up missing out. I'll do my 50 push-ups too. There you go, Gamma guys. Get those gains. Lizzie, Colin talks crypto. Yes. He does the money supply. I think you were talking about him. Yes, that is exactly who I was talking about, Lizzie. Thank you. Yeah, he seems like a good dude. Lots of red, not ZBEC. What? I don't understand that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What do we have? All right, we got one more article to get into here. We're over an hour already. Let's get into it. My voice is completely gone. Spot Bitcoin ETF sparks surge in investment. In a striking development, U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs have witnessed an impressive influx of $3.06 billion in net assets within just 1 week. This surge follows recent market fluctuations that have piqued the interest of many stakeholders, as reported by data provider SoSoValue, pointing towards a rejuvenation in the cryptocurrency arena. So how is the market responding? On April 4th, there was an inflow of 172.69 milli, followed by an additional 196.48 milli, increase in the following week. The surpassing of $3 billion threshold indicates a strong recovery from previous volatility, signaling renewed confidence in ETF offerings. The apparent shift in investor sentiment is evident, as Bitcoin has rallied nearly 11% over the past week. 11% is huge for Bitcoin, guys. Approaching the 94K mark, sitting right now at 94.1. This positive momentum has also benefited a range of altcoins, adding to the optimistic outlook in the market. Interest in ETFs is not confined to Bitcoin alone. It appears to be spreading to other cryptocurrencies as well. While many view this as the onset of a short-term recovery, experts advise caution as long-term trends unfold. The total net asset value of the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs has climbed to $109.27 billion, underscoring their growing significance in the cryptocurrency landscape. As risk appetites stabilize, these products are attracting new participants in the market. Market analysts suggest that global trade tensions and economic fluctuations have prompted a shift towards Bitcoin and other high-risk assets. Recent international economic unrest has spurred interest in alternative investment strategies. Market conditions remain complex, with experts cautioning that pinpointing a clear directional trend is challenging. The volatility inherent in cryptocurrency necessitates a measured approach by investors, leading to ongoing scrutiny of the market conditions from both hopeful and weary perspectives. Big things popping, little things stopping. Venom, where have you been? Studying/taking a certification in May so I can make more money to buy more crypto heavily. That is how it is done, my friend. That is how it's done. I love to hear it. I absolutely love to hear it. All right, let's go back over to the Bitcoin chart. Boom. There it is, guys. Looking good. All right, guys, listen. I got to get out of here. But like I said before, I need to reiterate, okay? If you don't have an exit strategy, if you're asking me, Rob, when should I be selling this? When should I be selling that? Guys, we're doing a group Zoom call. The group Zoom window is going to be open over on the Patreon all day and all night, okay? When it comes time to take profits, you're going to be able to just jump in and ask me in real time, Rob, this is what I'm holding. This is how much profit I'm in. Should I be taking profits, or do you think it's going higher, or am I risking losing everything? You can hop in real time and talk to me, and I can help you, right? So get over to the Patreon and take advantage of that, guys. Why risk life-changing wealth winging it on your own? Come on over, join the community, book one-on-one coaching calls with me for free over there, and so much more, guys. So check it out for yourselves. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys. If the Leafs win, I'll be back later tonight after the game for a live stream. If they lose, I'll be crying in a pillow somewhere. So I'll see you guys later. God bless.